So I already told you Indiana Jones is on there on my list. Like, you can't touch Indiana Jones. That's a given. You can't touch Star Wars. That's an automatic given.
Right.
It's being touched a lot in different ways, though.
That's what she said?
That's what she said.
I'm just saying it. There's some type of Star Wars at all times.
Yes, but rebooting it. Completely redoing it. I'm talking like full remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full remake. No, don't touch Star Wars.
Don't do it.
Other things that you cannot reboot.
We're back on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we've been on for 30 seconds now.
Are you serious now?
I'm serious now.
You're serious.
I'm
now.
for real.
Yeah,
Part two.
You really are. You really are serious.
I'm for real.
Keep going.
I found out what's going on. I gotta get stuff situated on our.
Yeah,
on our,
you really are serious. We're
yep,
back.
We're back.
All right. Hey, we're back. Anyways, I said Indiana Jones can't touch.
Yeah.
What else did I say? Star Wars can't
Star
touch.
Wars. That's a given.
That's a given. Now you messed me up. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Eye roll. The eye roll.
I roll that. I did.
Only because
I think you actually talked about this like 2
I did.
weeks ago.
I did, but
And
I'm gonna have it on my list.
You said it was a bad idea.
What?
Didn't you say that?
What?
Didn't you say that they couldn't do it or
remake
shouldn't
it?
Do it? Yeah.
Apparently they did.
They did remake
kind of.
it.
It wasn't a film though. It was a live performance.
It was a live performance that they did, but with popular actors, and so somewhat of a remake. But trying to re-release that movie again, it's not going to work. Only because it's a bad movie to begin with, and that's why it has so much of a cult following.
Yep. Is
because of the way the movie is. So we're still celebrating it years later.
Yeah.
I mean, how old is Tim Curry now? 70?
He's on his way out.
Yeah, he's not.
He really is.
He's really not looking too good these days.
He had a stroke.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But anyways, like it's just a movie that I don't think if my kids become my age and they go, Mom, hey, remember those pictures you showed me a long time ago of like going into the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yeah, I'm like, oh well, I hear they're remaking it. Like, I just don't know if I'd believe that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to believe it. So that's one. And I've got some Disney movies on here. One of them being Aladdin.
They're already doing
I know. I don't want them to.
Well, you saw the way they did.
You say that. You've said it about all the live action ones.
Did you hear her review of Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Okay.
She
Didn't like it.
No.
I thought it was fine.
I hated it.
I know.
Yeah. So does everyone else who listened.
There's just certain feelings that come up with these movies, and there's certain actors, and with Aladdin, Will Smith's got to know what he's getting into
what
here.
You're describing is exactly what I opened with when I said money is the answer to all.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with Disney.
So I know you feel this way, but every Disney license is going to be remade over and over again because every generation is going to spend money on it.
They are.
This is my opinion.
I know.
I don't want them to touch the genie, and they are.
Oh, sure.
And I'm really mad that Will Smith is agreeing to do this role. Really,
Who
because
would do it?
Really, because
Who would you be okay with?
Nobody, really.
Okay,
like
it's gonna happen.
No, but like I hate the fact that Will Smith is going to be the genie because I love Will Smith, and I don't want this to ruin it for me.
It might not. I don't think it will.
And it might.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think the fact you're probably going to think that it is going to ruin it, and you're probably going to be in the minority.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Because you're too emotionally involved.
I am. I'm very emotionally involved with Disney movies. I grew I lived and breathed Disney.
Don't get mad at Will Smith because he did a great job, but he ruined what you think is the perfect memory.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take that, but it's on my list. I don't want Aladdin to be remade. It's being remade. It's remade now, but
I know. I do not connect the live action with the animated. I don't compare
She can't disconnect that.
I can't.
Can you?
Yeah.
Me too.
I can't.
Look at 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, absolutely.
They did just fine.
Totally different.
I would love to watch 101 Dalmatians again. I love it.
Didn't like it live.
Which one?
The live action.
Okay.
And the animated. I like them both. Yes.
I agree.
Jeff Daniels, Glenn Close, great movie.
They're very different.
Yes.
And that's funny because
similar but
Beauty
different.
and the Beasts were very similar.
Yeah.
But of course this was several years ago.
Yeah.
But they were very different.
Yeah. So take that for an example. You love 101 Dalmatians. You'll watch it. You'll enjoy it. You're not going to like hate it, shame it, or anything. You like it.
Yeah, I was also a child when it came out.
Yeah.
Versus, I'm almost 30 now.
You're
Remaking 101 Dalmatians now? No, don't do it.
They probably will. I think they're making a Cruella de Vil movie.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
familiar.
Yeah.
Probably go
That
along
I
with
don't.
Maleficent.
That sure.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you have all these. You're seeing the other side of the story. I have nothing against that. How they did Maleficent. I would love it if they do. This is the next one on my list. The Little Mermaid, my favorite movie of like all time.
If they did an Ursula.
If they did like an Ursula, see her side of the story.
Mhm.
Like I like that, but that's
then you
not
would
the
see
Little
a different
Mermaid.
version of Ariel. She has to be in it. She has to be in it.
Yeah.
If not, it has to be a prequel.
Or they have to just
to
talk
where-
about her.
to her and Atlantis. What's his name?
Who?
Triton.
Triton.
King Triton?
I don't. Sorry.
I beat her to it. I beat her to it, and that's her favorite movie.
Of
Why
all
did you know
time,
who he was talking to? I was like, who are you talking about?
the Triton dude.
He said Atlantis. I'm like, that's a whole different movie.
Well, I just
Different
knew
spot.
what it meant, and you didn't.
Okay. Anyways, like the falling out between the two. That'd be a good story.
Yes.
I think it'd be great, especially in underwater. If you see how Aquaman's going to be next month,
God, that looks
This-
terrible. I think it looks terrible.
Alex loves Jason Momoa.
Yes,
I'll
but,
go see him.
but take him out of it and look at the rest of it.
I won't go see him.
First of all, it's Aquaman.
I agree.
It's Aquaman. People
Yes.
make fun of him
Do you
for
know-
being.
I know,
Talking
but
to the mic.
Do you know how
You
hard it is?
overshot it a little bit. When
No,
you
I'm
yelled
trying to
about-
not be so loud.
Do you know how hard it is though to probably film that kind of a movie, an underwater movie?
First of all,
I'm not a filmmaker. I don't care. They chose to remake, or not remake, but make the Aquaman movie.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's underwater.
Yeah.
So they might have to deal with that.
it might be important to the movie. Might be a plot point.
By the way, just in that trailer, it threw me off that they're talking normal, yet they're underwater. Did it
They're
throw you
There's also
off?
explosions underwater.
they're
Yeah.
gods.
Well,
They
it
are
was just-
gods.
It was like,
yeah.
wait a minute. They're talking normal, but they're floating. So, like,
But they're floating.
anyway, keep
But
it going.
maybe to
We're
us,
running
may-
real long here.
maybe
yeah.
to us under the water.
Well, actually,
it
we're
sounds
we're
different
okay.
to us,
We're
but
okay.
they're gods and they hear each other like we hear each other.
It's my turn
There you
now.
go. Oh, I'm not done. I got the last one.
No, okay, one more.
The Lion King.
Yeah. Well, she
Which-
said a list of Disney.
I
movies.
said Disney.
She did.
I said Disney.
And
Those are on my
that's a
top
lot
of Disney movies. I do not want remakes.
And-
The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, which is happening, and The Lion King.
Okay, The Lion
is
King
happening.
is a lot of people's favorite movies, and
Yeah.
it's gonna get redone. It's gonna be done.
It is being
Yes, yes, it's already been cast.
I
It's
don't-
happening.
I don't want it.
I know you don't, but you're gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. You like the
You
Jungle Book.
said that
You
about.
like the Jungle Book.
You said
Yeah,
that.
Jungle Book was good.
Yeah.
You said that
Go ahead.
about Beauty and the Beast.
I wanted to see your opinion.
You said it's not that bad.
It's
You're
not.
gonna like it.
It's not that bad.
It's horrible.
But did you die? No, it's fine.
I didn't
horrible.
think it was as good as the Jungle Book,
No,
but
no.
I liked it.
I wanted.
I mean,
yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah. All right, so my don'ts. First off, the bat, classic, Holy Grail. Monty Python's Holy Grail, which you have yet to see.
Right.
Now, it's one of those movies I don't know if he would like it.
Yeah, I don't think you could watch it now.
It's British comedy.
Yeah.
But it's a classic.
It's so slapstick though. I mean, you liked Airplane, right?
He
It's okay.
I know, but like it wasn't horrible.
Well, I don't go looking for movies. That's not horrible. Let's watch that.
well, you kind of have.
You would laugh to Holy Grail.
Like what?
Well, like for example, what you just mentioned.
Yeah, but that's different because that's like
Airplane.
you should see this.
Yeah.
When I go looking for
Well,
movies to watch, I'm
Holy
like,
Grail is a
that's
classic.
not
It's-
horrible.
Holy Grail is definitely it's a classic.
Yeah.
And-
I think we should continue our movie nights, and that
we
should
can't.
definitely
We
be on
can't for
there.
this season, for the winter
Yeah.
season.
It might
Brett's-
not
2018
happen.
is over.
Yeah,
Brett's
2018 might
Brett's
be over.
back in the retail world, so he's got a lot going on.
We've got
Next one.
a lot of comments on.
Yeah, we
we're-
apologize for our
back
live stream.
We're back on YouTube, by
Yeah.
the way. We're back live on YouTube.
Yeah. My next don't, and this goes without saying. I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna narrow it down to especially the original trilogy,
Mhm.
and I don't want. I want to count that as one because they're. You
Well,
can't
I
say
mean,
one of the other shouldn't be remade, but I
Kind
mean,
of same with Indiana Jones and
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, yeah. You remake one, you're remaking the whole thing.
Right.
See, out of all those movies, though, I can see Back to the Future being remade.
You can, and I can see it being
I
done
can't,
well.
no.
You can.
I can.
You
You just don't want to see it.
But can you?
Neither do you with your Disney movies.
I said I'm on the edge.
Can you imagine what they could do with Back to the Future?
Yeah, that's
though?
what I mean. Like the way it is now, because we have made it into the future,
That
Yes.
future.
into that future. Now
Yeah.
we need to make it into another future.
Okay, next one.
Go on.
Fight Club.
Okay, maybe not remake. Maybe we need to just.
Alex,
sequel
we've
it.
moved on from it. Fight Club.
Yeah, you can't remake Fight
No,
Club.
that's a timeless
No,
classic.
can't remake Fight Club.
No.
Dang it! I can kind of see that one being remade.
It won't be.
It won't be, but I could see it being remade and then tanking.
Isn't it based off of a book?
I don't know,
I think it is.
but I can see someone touching it and it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
It's gonna fail. I'm calling it right now. Into the future, it's gonna fail.
My next one is American Pie.
Oh yeah. Agree.
Yeah. Yeah. American Pie.
Again, another one that they can try to remake, but it's gonna fail.
Well, they've tried to do that with a lot of other these
Why
teen
are you
movies.
so convinced that it's gonna fail?
Because it's not as a like.
she wants to watch
Are you
World
a-
burn.
You're a movie critic now, are you?
Because that movie's like specifically us. That is our. That's
It
our
is.
You
generation.
should say that about any of
You
these
can-
movies.
yeah.
How do I put this the way I'm feeling? I can't describe it.
Put your words into feelings into words.
Put my feelings into words, or
Yeah.
yeah, I got it. Okay. No, what were we talking about? American Pie.
American Pie.
And what were we talking about before that?
You said that you could do this, but it's gonna fail. You said about Fight Club and
Fight
American
Club, okay.
Pie, and I said, how are you so sure
I
that it's gonna
think-
fail?
I think it's because of the comedy, is what I'm trying to say. Because the comedy is different, just kind of like the comedy in not Blazing Saddles. I'm sorry, I'm looking at comments.
Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail, and then is very different from and Airplane, very different from the comedy that is in American Pie. American Pie's comedy is not relevant to the generation below us. So it's just going
it
to
would
have
to
to
be remade in high schools of today
yeah.
and how kids are today.
Yeah.
The guy who wrote American Pie is kind of like Jason Biggs' character. That was him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, it's just have to write it for that generation.
In other words, we won't like it.
We can't relate to it.
No, we
like
won't be able
did
to relate to
to
it.
the original American Pie.
I'm gonna do one more.
'Kay.
Liar, liar.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Jim Carrey. That
You
movie.
can't. Another thing. It's a comedy. Like I feel like you can't.
Comedies
can't
don't
rewrite
really get
comedy.
remade all that
Yeah,
much.
that's what I mean. Like
Vacation.
it's very.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, that wasn't remade though.
It
It
was
was
just
a sequel.
It was a revitalization.
Yeah, revitalization.
okay.
See, that's
'Cause
what
it
I mean. You
wasn't-
can
They didn't go to Europe.
revitalize
No.
that.
Well,
No.
there's European Vacation, but there is just Vacation
And
with
there-
Chevy Chase, right?
Yeah, and then there's Vegas Vacation,
Yes.
and then that might be it.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, yeah. See, I've only seen the original, a little bit of it, a little bit of Christmas.
I
and
don't
the-
think
and
that
the
you
remake.
can remake comedies.
They
That's what-
have.
That
It's just different
I think it's more difficult to do that
rules.
Well,
because that's what I'm trying to say with Aladdin. Aladdin had
that's not a comedy.
no, but it's. Do you know what I'm saying with like Robin Williams?
No. Yes. Typecasting.
Typecasting.
Yes.
So same thing with like you can't remake Ace Ventura. You can't.
It has been sequeled by someone that doesn't even belong in the.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to work with that type of an actor. You just can't remake it. There's
Yeah.
certain movies that you just can't remake.
Right. I think it's time we got out of here, guys.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Yeah.
We've got. There was a couple.
Oh, you better
Comments on here I
some
want to read.
comments.
Let's see here. Welcome back. Blah blah blah. Do not remake Jaws.
That was gonna be on my list, but I've never seen it, so I can't.
So yeah, that's got to be a Josh and I movie night. I can agree
Well,
with
why
that.
wouldn't Brett be there for that?
Well, we just said we can't get that going right now.
Just-
Girl Interrupted.
We've
That's a
got
good
plenty
one.
of-
Girl Interrupted. I don't think that's a very serious movie. I don't know if we would be able to do that. West Side Story.
that can be redone.
I think that's old enough that would be able to. If you're talking about the original, because I think that's already been remade. I can see that being remade. Train Spotting and Train Spot?
Train Spotting.
What's Train Spotting?
I've never seen it, but it's a classic. I've heard of it. I don't know. I'm sorry if people are like, what?
Moulin Rouge.
That's a musical. Musicals get remade all the time.
And musicals do get remade all the time. That's what I'm saying with like West Side Story.
Yeah.
So I can see it, but Moulin Rouge, yeah, I
It can
could
be
possibly
redone.
see that being
Oh, yeah,
remade.
absolutely. It's not going to have the same push as Moulin Rouge did because of how much it sparked in pop culture, not necessarily just because it was a musical with big stars, but it was also a musical that had a song made by 3 of the top women in pop.
Yeah,
That's
still an amazing song, by the way.
You can't remake that. They've tried. You can't do that again. You're going to have to come up with something else.
Blazing Saddles is on the do not remake.
Well,
Again, a comedy that I don't think
Mel
that,
Brooks's films will not get
it's
remade.
just Mel Brooks. We'll just put him in his own category. Mel
Yeah.
Brooks. It's because I was gonna put Young Frankenstein on my list, and I'm like, it just when I thought about it, I'm like, it's just not gonna. His whole list of movies, Spaceballs, like
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
If it does happen, I know at least two out of the 3 of us are gonna be like. Acting like old people when that happens. And went back in my day, blah, blah, blah.
But you've never seen Spaceballs.
Sixth Sense
Seen
is on there.
Very short part of it.
That's funny.
We've got another comment that says Sixth Sense.
You can't remake that. It's
The thing is like that's another thing. Things
But
that have
Your
a
Impact.
surprise ending.
You know the surprise, yeah.
You already know the surprise, so that can't
Unless
be remade.
they try to like double surprise you,
right.
you know.
He wasn't
Add
actually.
add an extra or a different twist,
Yeah.
kind of like Seven.
Right. 7. Oh my gosh, you can't really.
Apparently they are remaking Back to the Future, or at least they're making another one.
I have not heard.
There's,
that.
I guess we'll have to look into that. And then, yeah, I think that's all we got so far.
All right.
So
Get
yeah,
outta
thank you
here.
for all of the.
Thanks for the
Thank you
comments.
for the
Sorry about
comments.
the live. I found out the issue.
Titanic is on that list too. I just got another one.
that needs a remake.
That could
I
be
think we could remake Titanic.
Yeah.
I don't want it though.
I do. I'm sorry, it was trash after seeing it this long ago. Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know.
20 years? It's bad.
It made a lot
Bullshit!
of money.
You
I
were
don't
crying.
care if it makes money.
You were
I'm just
crying.
saying.
You're crying.
You were crying.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Look at me.
Don't do that.
Look at me.
Alex
were you
always
crying?
does this. She just look at me. Are you lying? And I look at her and it makes me smile
See?
because she's looking at me. Look, yeah. See, look at her. It's
See,
ridiculous.
you see that? If he was being dead
He's
serious,
doing it because of what you're doing, not because of what you think he's doing. If that makes any sense.
It made sense. It did in my head anyway.
did you
All
cry?
right. What?
Did you cry?
When I was 10.
Look at me when you. Like,
When I was
when
10.
when we just watched it like a couple months ago.
No. Picture it didn't happen.
You know, I'm somewhat of a sap, and I didn't cry.
Yeah.
for Titanic.
Psh.
Cold-hearted booger.
It was stupid.
Wow. This is going to spark some argument here.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Get us out of here.
Yes,
All
Alex,
right.
you got to talk about your Twitch a little bit before we do our plugs.
I already did. Okay, hey, if you would
Wow.
like to, if you would like to watch me game, head over to twitch.tv/Q_Kitty. That's KUTEKITTI. You'll be able to watch me on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday nights, and then as well as chat with me. Don't chat with me. Watch me play. Subscribe to me. You get special emotes. Follow me. I give you a shout out. Well, I guess either way, I give you a shout out live while I'm actually playing.
Yep.
As well as go over to my YouTube channel. I've got a new YouTube channel just for me, and my Twitch for my Twitch videos and all my gaming fun highlights.
My gosh.
There's a new one that was just released. It is by far the best one. I know I've only released 4, but they're funny, and they've got Brett in there playing around with cheese, trying to make pizza or burgers.
Burgers.
Burgers with no cheese, which, by the way, Brett, we played Overcooked 2 last night. The 2 of us.
I went to bed at 9 o'clock.
That's okay.
It didn't go over well.
No. No, we're
It didn't
failing
go over
many
well.
times.
We
Yeah.
don't work well together.
Oh, no, but then there's times when we work
We were on
together.
fire. We got like 900 points. There was one where we replayed it, and Josh and I had like
We
I
were
saw a
flawless.
fire down at the bottom left corner. I was like, something's on fire, and it said like our number.
Yeah.
Like we were at like 900
We
points.
were getting
and,
our
like,
orders right
we were getting
every time.
boom, boom, boom. I was like,
Cool.
We're on
Well-oiled
fire.
machine. Yeah. Yeah. What else? This latest episode I put out. Well, Alex's YouTube. She will have a new video every Monday.
every Monday.
Just so you know, every Monday, and on Sunday night she premieres it on her Twitch.
Yeah, I show you guys before I unveil it.
Yes.
Unveil it to
It's-
you guys.
It's a
You
Twitch
guys get
unveiling.
first dibs on the video.
Yep, and she has no idea what's on it, so it's her reaction as well
Yep.
because I'm the one that puts it together. And this latest one that we just put out wow. I rewatch it because it's so funny, especially the last two where you're playing Call of Duty. It's really good. So without further ado, guys, it is time to plug it in. So if you are listening to us and watching us, we want to thank you for joining us. We are all over the place for audio. You just need to Google search us. Our biggest ones, you can find us on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Radio Public. Those are big ones that we're on. And we thank you guys so much for joining us, everything that you do. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. Thank you very much. If you want to follow us on social media, we are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we are also on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. If you want to catch us live on those social media apps, we are there every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join us and the rest of our fans on there and give us topics to talk about, see what we already have planned for the show, and maybe some other little surprises in there. So check us out every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now, officially, we will be on YouTube at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on YouTube. So you can join us, chat with us, see
While
what
we're live.
While we're live, yeah.
Like you're doing right now.
Yes. What?
Minus the technical difficulty.
Yes, we're working out the bugs.
I found out the issue, so
Okay.
I just need to delete things. Like it's running out of space. So once it runs out of space, it doesn't even connect to the server. So it's connecting to two servers at the same time.
I see.
So it's like a cloud-based thing. So you only get a certain amount because free service. So I just have to delete some stuff. So yes, we will have that fixed next week for you. We thank you for joining us. And if you ever want to follow me on Twitter, I am @Lemke619.
Brett_Wings.
You guessed it. Cute_Kitty.
Oh,
only said it like a million
I knew
times.
what it is.
Our
I
you-
didn't guess.
Our YouTube is PTO Unlimited. Just search us, by the way.
Hey, if you're watching us on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to us already, guess what you're going to do right now?
Or we would request that you do.
Yeah.
Alex is getting a little...
Shush. I mean, they have free will.
No, they're going to do it. Do it.
Now we're going to lose subscribers.
Do it.
On a final note,
Yeah.
I kind of stumbled into No Shave November just because.
Because you have to restart anyway.
Yes, I shaved my beard for my Halloween
You did.
costume, and it's slow going, but it's coming. Are you doing it or?
No. I have to.
Well, it looks like you haven't done anything.
Well, it's
That's
been-
because he hasn't
I mean,
since
you
the Halloween
haven't-
party.
Yeah.
You haven't trimmed since it's been November, right?
No, but I'm going to. I'm going to keep my. I gotta look good, man.
So but I mean, as of November 7th, you are doing No Shave November.
Kind of.
I
did a trim.
Oh,
Can
did
you-
trim? Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
Can you? I say that you do it. I say that you do it, but you follow my.
Do I not
rule.
have free will in my life? I mean, seriously.
No.
You're married.
No.
You know the rules. No.
You're still lit.
No.
You're still lit.
I know. Know that.
Get out of me.
By the
Know
way, speaking of No Shave November,
Mm-hmm.
is it of your opinion that No Shave November is facial hair only or hair above the neck?
See, I don't.
What?
He's talking about the jungle.
No, I'm not talking about the hair on your head.
The main thing's the beard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was arguing with someone at work that No Shave November means
No
haircuts either.
No, there are men who do. The main thing is it's trying to give the intention of the knowledge of prostate cancer.
Yes.
And men who don't have prostate cancer,
That was testicular cancer.
it's genital cancer for men. in
Cancer
general.
below the waist.
Yeah. You're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, the main thing is proving your manliness is growing the beard, not cutting your hair. It's the beard, proving that you can do it.
So I have a pretty gross neck beard right now, but I have not trimmed anything. I went and got my hair cut last week, and she's like, "Do you want me to shape anything?" I'm like, "No, just let it go until I come back. Then you can shape it." you know?
Right.
So, okay,
Yeah.
that is all.
Alex, are you looking it up?
Actually, yeah. No Shave November is to grow awareness by embracing our hair, which many cancer patients lose, and letting
Oh.
it grow
It is a
wild.
It is the
on
head.
Yeah, letting it grow wild and free. Donate the money you typically spend on shaving and grooming to educate about cancer prevention, saves
Whoops.
lives, aids those in fighting the battle.
I just renewed my subscription to Dollar Shave Club this month.
You know what? We've been doing it wrong all these years.
Well, I never did it anyway because I had to look professional.
Alex,
Yeah, there are some jobs where you can't participate.
you don't
Exactly.
allow any hair growth, like below.
Myself?
Yeah,
I could do no shave in November.
you could. It's gonna
We
be
shave.
rough.
We would. Yeah, it will. Literally, it'll be rough.
Yeah.
my legs are.
Sandpaper legs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, do you know how good it's gonna feel to shave though?
He doesn't know.
What?
Oh man,
Shave
you guys.
what?
Do you think
All right.
Brett shaves his legs
I
on
know,
the
but
daily?
You
I
guys,
mean,
you know, if
honestly.
you're a man and you have hairy legs, I highly suggest it at least once. Just the knee down. Just shave it one time in the
Why?
winter time, so that way nobody can see it. Just so you
Why?
can feel how nice it feels to have nicely shaved
I'm
legs.
really scared because I have very hairy legs.
It's
and-
so
Me
nice.
too.
It is so nice to have nice, freshly shaved legs. It
okay.
is, and then go to sleep in a silky
Rather have
bed.
a shave or a smooth back.
Right. Okay, let's get out of
Okay,
here,
let's
guys.
get outta here.
We got to do this. So thank you guys very much for joining us. We will not have the musical outro on our video, but thank you guys for joining us on our YouTube. We will catch you next week for episode 135, live on YouTube and audio afterwards. So,
Precast.
what?
The
I already-
precast.
I already plugged it.
You
Oh, okay.
did.
Yeah. All right. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.